The Halloween 2022 fan art contest results are out, but it does have some controversy along with it. Mrekk absolutely popping off and achieving OSU history as well. This person had a pretty interesting face tat removed from him, some really good scores that happened this week, and a quick recap of WYSI's round of 16. Stay tuned. But before this video starts, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to these wonderful people for letting me use their gameplay for today's video. And if you want your gameplay to be featured in any of my videos, then be sure to join my Discord server. Link is in the description. Okay, so Mrekk popped off so fucking hard that I had to remake the whole fucking video and make a separate segment about this. So yeah, Mrekk broke the standard PP record for OSU, 1.3k PP on Save Me with Hidden DT, getting only 4 misses, and the PP barrier between rank 2 and rank 1 is even larger now, which is around 3.5k PP. And also Mrekk is the first player to achieve 23k PP total. I am absolutely mind blown. Also, not to mention that he has said one more 1.2k PP play and multiple 1.1k PP plays. This is just fucking mind blowing. I can't even cover the whole thing. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the vid. The Halloween fan art contest has ended and the results are out, but some people were not happy with them. This person started a discussion on Twitter and on Reddit about a certain artwork that got completely disqualified because the art was just too scary. Apparently this isn't the first time that OSU has done this. They've done the same thing before in last year's contest. The author of the artwork has responded to the discussion by saying this: "I think it's a difficult choice for the staff to allow this kind of entry. Even if I was careful not to put gore or anything too disgusting, I completely forgot that it could be a jump scare. With this year and the one before, also should indeed re-specify the entry conditions. That's all." The author even got a badge for this artwork because it was that scary. People mainly had two opinions about this discussion. The first one stating that the OSU team have made a bad decision because how can they allow a fan art that is slightly lewd and not stuff like this. The others were saying that the fan art is indeed pretty creepy and it could definitely jump scare some people when they open the game. Let me know what you think about this topic down in the comments. This is pretty short, but I had to make a separate segment for this because it was just so random and funny to me. Apparently there was this random person who got his face tats removed because he managed to turn his life around. But the funny part is that one of his face tattoos is actually the funny number in the OSU community, 727. When you fucking see it. On Twitter, the Ohio State University Rhythm Games Club for weeks have been hosting a tournament where people vote what in their opinion is the best rhythm game. A ton of stuff has happened with this tournament, but I will mainly be talking about the grand finals. In the grand finals, OSU was matched against Beat Saber. Beat Saber got disqualified in the main round, but it smashed the losers bracket and got back in the grand finals. At first, Beat Saber beat OSU, forcing a bracket reset at the finals, and the finals match actually began this time. OSU was at first losing, but then with the help of content creators like BTMC and a lot of people in the OSU community, OSU managed to win first place in the best rhythm game tournament. But there's an update to the OSU website, and now if you click or hover over your rank, you can see what was your peak rank until like 2018, because the OSU team were collecting data from 2018 onwards. So yeah, if you hover over Cookiezy's rank, it will say number 2, even though he achieved like number 1 in 2017. So yeah. Okay, now it's time to cover probably the best scores that happened this week. I may miss some scores, so if you have any that I miss, then be sure to comment them down below. Okay, let's start off this week with Mrekk, of course, completely popping off and getting some of the best scores in the game right now. First off, he got a Save Me Hidden DT pass, getting only 6 misses, getting himself 754 PP. If he were to FC this map with Hidden Double Time, he would get 1640 PP. Next up we have an Angrifer FC on the Blood Rose diff. This is the first FC on the map with no mod, getting himself 968 PP. Then we have an Asuno Yozora Hidden DT diff FC, the first FC on the map on the Sky Arrow diff, getting himself 1077 PP. On top of that, he sets a FC on, I bet you'll forget that I even noticed that, Akatoshi diff, the first hidden DT FC, getting himself 1127 PP. Also, he stated that the voting is completely broken. Malishevsky completely popping off this week. First off, he set the first hidden FC on the Yomiuri Riven map set, getting the first hidden DT FC and setting the hidden PP record with an astonishing 991 PP. And he also set a really fucking good score on World's End with hidden DT, getting a FC with 99 AC, getting himself 883 PP. FG Sky got a Sunglow pass with 3 mod, getting only 1 miss, and the score is worth 580 PP. If he were to FC this, the score would be worth 1175 PP. He also got a FC on Goodbye Moonman with 99 AC, getting 877 PP if the map was ranked. Harrison out of nowhere set a really fucking insane score on Evolved Cybernation with 1.25x speed on Mikosu. It's a Mikosu score, getting a FC with 99 AC, and if this were ranked in Bansho, it would be 1035 PP. Next up, we have DTFC on Dear Brave with 99 AC, getting himself a sweet 1016 PP, and for the final score this week that's worth mentioning is Roas aka El Merami. This is a 4-digit by the way, getting the Mexican PP record on Hidamari no Uta with DT 844 PP, and the FC was set for 98 AC. First up, United States absolutely destroyed Singapore with a score of 5-0. France versus Hong Kong. This was a pretty close match, but Hong Kong managed to bring it home with 5-4. This went to tiebreaker as well. Canada versus United Kingdom. This was an absolutely insane Canada match to win 5-1 against the United Kingdom, sending them to the losers bracket. South Korea versus China. The same thing that happened with the United States happened here as well. So yeah, 5-0. The same thing can be said for Poland and Poland versus Brazil, 5-0. The Russian Federation versus Indonesia. Indonesia managed to grab 3 points, but Russia managed to win this match, getting 5-3. Germany versus the Philippines. Now this was a pretty interesting match because at first it was 2-2 and it was pretty surprising for the German team, but after that, like, they managed to win 3 games in a row, sending the Philippines to the losers bracket. Australia versus Romania, probably the best match of the tournament. I don't know if this can get any better, but be sure to watch it on YouTube. The result was 4-5, and that's all I'm gonna say. Israel versus Japan, 2-5. Japan goes forward. New Zealand got absolutely destroyed by Denmark, 5-1. The same thing can be said for Chile versus Norway. Norway going forward. Spain versus Ukraine. Ukraine going also forward, and even for Czech Republic versus Taiwan and Thailand versus Mexico. However, Turkey versus Italy was the complete opposite. This was a really close match, but Italy match to go forward. Sweden versus Finland was pretty one-sided match. Finland managed to go forward, and yeah, that's about it for OWC's round of 16. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, be sure to click the like button, and if you like these videos, then be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with the OSU community. And then yeah, I'll see you next time.